Welcome everybody, we are here in the end of the first half between England and Argentina. This here is Momo my cat, so say hi to Momo as well. And it has been a good game if you look at the stats. 2 shots for Argentina, 1 shot for England, not a lot of action going forwards, but the match has been really good. A lot of high press, a lot of physical duels, both teams going forward. England going forwards a bit more than Argentina. Argentina a bit more sound and defensive, controlling the ball a bit more, but both teams trying to attack, a lot of physical duels, a lot of good plays. The game is very exciting. There are not a lot of plays to talk about. There is one yellow card for Anderson, there is one yellow card for Lisandro Martinez. Argentina players more aggressive, but to highlight the performance of Spence, he's playing really well, both defensively and both going forwards. High press from England is being beautiful to watch, Argentina struggling at times. Also Anderson in the middle playing really well, giving a lot of problems for Argentina. Argentina Messi, of course, playing well, but that's Messi, we all know that. Also, Lisandro Martinez playing pretty well, and Romero, the duo central backs, playing really well. Enzo Fernandez almost scored the banger, but I would say England is slightly better, but they're not being able to really handle the aggressiveness of Argentina. They don't really like it, but they're playing with it. Bellingham able to dribble very well. There was one instance where an Argentinian player wanted to go with his shoulder against Bellingham and he made a body feint and the player went flying. It was really funny. And England are finding ways to go around the play style of Argentina. And Argentina seems to be struggling a bit more, especially when they can't find Messi. They really don't have a lot of ways to play through. While England seems they have more ways to play, their left side is playing better because on defensively, Argentina's left side is covered by Tagliafico, then one midfielder, and then Alvarez that comes in to defend. While on the right side, Messi does not defend, so they have Molina, then a midfielder, and then nobody. So Space and Gordon are finding a lot of spaces to play through, which is pretty cool. And in general, I think Gordon is surprising me in this World Cup. I enjoy his playstyle. He's a true Englishman as well. And also Alvarez, amazing player, drops deep to defend. It's like a Harry Kane in the making. He's everywhere to play. Messi is being Messi, but I think England is slightly better, and I'm really enjoying the match. Even though we barely have any XG, barely any shots on target. Oh, no, 0 shots on target. I mean, it has been a very good match so far. Clash of Titans, physical, fast, going forwards, fighting. There was a couple of beefs already. There was some dribbles. I think Spence already got 2 nutmegs. Bellingham getting some good dribbles. Messi dribbled past 3 players and then was uprooted. And Anderson saw the yellow card. Good match so far. Let's see how it ends. And here we are in the end of the match. England lost 2-1, but they did it to themselves. They scored the goal around the 60th minute, great play. Harry Kane makes the pass on the right to Rodgers. Rodgers makes a cross and Anthony Gordon makes a great finish. And right after they concede the goal, they go to a 5 defender line and they just allowed Argentina all the space in the world, all the time in the world. And then they brought another central back, Dan Burn, and they kept defending. And the thing is, they were taking so many like balls on the post, a lot of headers from Argentina, so many chances that Argentina was creating, and they still thought, this is the right way to defend. England defended too much. Argentina here, there was a couple of chances where there could have been a yellow card. Enzo Fernandez slapped one player. That could have been a red card, but that doesn't matter. England lost this game. They threw it. They were playing really well. They were not dominating. They were playing eyes to eyes with Argentina. Then they scored a goal. They parked the bus. And they gave so much space to Argentina because they have a lot of quality players, right? Especially Messi, but not only Messi, right? Not only Messi. And like great crosses. McAllister got 2 balls on the post. Pickford made 2 saves. You know what I'm saying? It was just a big mistake from Tuchel. Made no sense because England was not being thrown away. England was not being pushed over and dominated. Because usually you do this type of tactics when you are the weakest team and you concede and then you defend. England should have pressed a bit more higher. They didn't need to press all over the field, but a bit more higher, a bit over after their box, take space away from Argentina, stop those crosses, stop Messi, because Argentina brought everybody in for the attack, as you can see. Three strikers, two fullbacks going forwards, and if you, as England, start attacking, England has no cover. But England thought, no, this is really the best way. Even after we took balls on the post, even after our keeper makes two important saves, even after they almost scored 30 times, no, let's keep defending with 11 guys. That's the way. Super bad from Tuchel, super bad decision. I'm actually happy for Argentina because I think there was not a lot of refereeing bullshit here. They kept on going. They showed creativity, they showed magic, they showed grit, they showed belief. Bellingham is so mad at his own manager because he wanted to play another type of game. He wanted to go forwards. He wanted to press higher. He wanted to have the ball because it makes no sense. This has to be scripted or Tuchel is really dumb. How are you gonna give the ball to a team that has the one of the best creative players? It's like imagine if Spain did the same. If Spain just gave the ball to France, right? Which they didn't. They actually took the ball away a lot of times. France barely had the ball yesterday. And that's exactly what England had to do. Dispute the ball more, fight a bit more, be a bit more aggressive. Also, they took a lot of time to make subs. The team needed energy in the midfield. The team needed energy in the front line. And then what do? They bring more central backs. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like Tuchel was paid or this is scripted because it makes no sense. It's not logical. It's not logical to give the ball to the team with Messi, with Alvarez, with Enzo, with McAllister. By the way, great shot from Enzo. Because even the central backs from Argentina are good with the ball. How so you're going to give the ball to one of the best teams in the world going forwards? Oh, but we have five central backs. It doesn't, bro, it doesn't matter. That's the thing. Gordon, here on my screen, he surprised me. I really enjoyed Gordon. This World Cup went up in the ranks, in my opinion. Because even before the subs of England, they already had that five back line and they were getting explored in the back. Messi was finding spaces to the left side. Headers were coming in. Enzo almost got a couple of shots on the goal. And they still thought that was the way. This is on Tuchel. Bellingham should be super mad because he knows that that wasn't the right way to play. Because we have certain players that they don't really understand the game, just do what they are told. But Bellingham is one of those players that he knows ball, he knows the game. He could be a coach in the future. He's a coach in the field. You know what I'm saying? And he understood that that was not the way. So demerit from Tuchel completely. He should get fired because England was playing very well. They get the goal and he gives the game away to Argentina. He's like, here, take the ball, do whatever you want. This is for you. And I think that's wrong. You know, Argentina merit from them as well. They came forward. They put, like we say here in Portugal, they put a carne toda do assador. They put all the meat in the grill, all the meat in the barbecue. They brought the sausage, they brought the ribs, they brought the chicken, they brought everything. And it worked. Great shot from Enzo, great header from Lautaro. Messi showing that, especially at this part of his career, he's much better than Ronaldo because Messi doesn't need to score goals. He can build for the team. He can do dribbles. He can get crosses, combinations in the middle. Because England was playing well or defending well when Argentina was playing a lot through the middle. But once they start to go wide, England had no choice, had no answers, and that was a good change that Scaloni, Argentina managers, did because he brought Gonzalez to go wide, and then Montiel was going super wide as well. And I'm seeing in my mind right now so many crosses where it goes to the furthest side. So imagine the cross. If the cross is made on the right, it's not on the byline. It's like on the edge of the box, and it goes behind the last defender on the opposite side of England, completely nullifying the bigger numbers. And actually, England was not in superiority in their defense because Argentina had everybody in the box as well. So, very wrong play from Tuchel. The English players played really well. The first half was a battlefield. You know, second half, They got the goal and then they parked the bus wrongfully. Very poorly parked the bus. Harry Kane still really, really good. Bellingham, one of the best players in the world in my opinion. Very good defense from Guehi. Spence really surprised me today. Gordon surprised me in the whole tournament. Saka didn't play today. Why? What the hell? Like, you need to go off on the attack and you bring Ivan Toney that barely played and you bring Rashford? One of these two has to be Saka or Eze, you know. Anderson, awesome. I've seen some English fans saying, oh, Anderson didn't play well enough. Bro, he's a beast and he knows how to play with a yellow card super well played. Let's check the stats and finish the video here today. 1.84 XG for Argentina, 0.53 for England, 36 possession for England, 64 possession for Argentina, 5 shots for England, 15 for Argentina, 2 on target for England, 5 for Argentina, 3 big chances for Argentina, 1 for England, 6 corners for Argentina, 91% passing completion. Best player today, Messi. Was it? He got a lot of good plays and good assists. Enzo with a goal. Julian Alvarez was really good as well. Yeah. Best player for England was Anderson and Spence. I agree. Most shots, Enzo with 4, Alvarez with 3, and McAllister with 3. Look, so many shots for the Argentinian players. Goals, of course, Enzo, Gordon, Martinez. Expected goals, Lautaro 0.71, McAllister 2 balls on the post, by the way. And it's funny because McAllister is that short midfielder, like João Neves in Portugal, but they are very good at playing with the head or headers because of positioning, not because they're tall. XG on target, Martinez, it was basically a penalty with the head. Gordon as well in front of the goal. Shots on target, a lot. Off target, 3 for Enzo and 2 for Julian. Blocked shots, a lot of them. On the attack, touches in the position box, 7 for Messi, 6 for Julian. Successful dribbling, Messi 9 out of 12, crazy. Big chances missed, Gonzalez and McAllister. No, McAllister got two. No, he got 2 balls on the post, one with the head and another a shot. Most touches, Enzo and Messi. Fall suffered, Anderson with 4, Bellingham with 4, Tagliafico with 3. Offsides, a lot. Accurate passing, Enzo and Paredes, if we don't count the central backs, and Anderson and Messi, well done. Big chances created, 2 for Messi, 1 for the Paul, 1 for Rogers. Key passes, 4 for Messi, 2 for the Paul, 2 for Paredes, 2 for Declan Rice still, 2 for Simeone. Assists, 2 for Messi. Okay, man of the match, yeah, 2 assists, it's crazy. And 1 for Rogers. Expected assists, 0.76 for Messi, 0.37 for Rogers, 0.33 for the Paul. Accurate pass in the final third, Enzo, 37 out of 39. Messi, 29 out of 37, because more risk. Julian Alvarez, 18 out of 20. Paredes, 18 out of 20. Well done. Defense, duels won Anderson. Messi, 12 out of 20, no way. On the air, Anderson, 4 out of 4. Stones, 3 out of 4. On the ground, Messi, 12 out of 19. That's so funny. Anderson, 8 out of 13. Spence, 7 out of 13. Romero, 6 out of 9. Tackles 1, 4 out of 5 for Spence. Spence was really good today, really impressed me. Falls committed, 5 for Simeone. Tackles 1, 3 out of 4 for Romero as well. Bellingham made 3 falls. Enzo made 3. Enzo could have seen the red card because he slaps an opposing player, but it wasn't because of that England lost. England could have won the game easy. Not easy, but they could have won. Interceptions 2 for Rice, Romero and Spence. Most clearances, Romero with 10 and Stones with 7. Goalkeeping, Pickford made 3 amazing saves. It was really good. Martinez made 1 save. And that's it. England, Argentina in the final. No, Spain, Argentina in the final. It's going to be interesting. Let me know what you think about this match. Let me know what you think about the whole World Cup, which is coming to an end. I will not be live streaming the 3rd place match. I think it's a bit sad, the 3rd place match. And thank you for watching. Keep it cool, keep it healthy.